Yes, guys! Is the mic working? Yeah. Well, I'm home alone. Oh, I've seen what's happening here in AT. No. Ooh. Wrong account. Bad start. Wrong account. Very bad start. How are we all doing this evening? Ooh, we're going to have a lovely chest. Don't care. Didn't care. Doesn't matter. Why aren't you farming? That feeling when your farmers aren't farming. Oh, excuse me. Being told something's happening. Nuke apparently betrayed 60. Our long-time enemy of the state in 59 went to where he went. My free-to-play kingdom. Let's just fuck this. I mean, flip this. Diddly this. L diddle, and other non-such swear words. Let me just set some farmers. Because whilst they haven't been farming for a while, they've been growing sloth, and that makes me wroth. Go, 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 gadget farmers. The one time I don't log on and shit goes down. Hey, Tommy. Hey, gang, how you doing? Can we keep this miserable man company? Let's have a look. So, thanks, Parallel. Thanks, Parallel. Let's have a look. So this is the guy who left 3260 after, well, I say left, he got kicked out after starting a civil war. He's a bit of a dick, I'll be completely honest. Like, it's a bit harsh, but he is just a bit of a dick. Yappington sent it me. Lol. What's going on then? What happened? Someone tell me what happened. Counter greats. Yeah, sorry. This. I've given up the whole not swearing thing. Hey, Flo, how you doing? Hennessy. Oh, my heart. My heart. Counter great swearing -2. Bugger. Bumholes. Arse. Is arse a swear word? I just had my haircut, so I've just had a shower to deal with it. Oh, thanks, Nang, mate. Or Hayden, I should say. So what exactly happened? What started this? So I can laugh. So this guy's again, he's just a bit of a dildo. There's nothing against him, but he is a bit of a dildo. He went to 3260. He occasionally comes in our kingdom in his account. He's like 3259 Dead Kingdom. Again, commensurate with being a bit of a dildo, as we've established, and whinges about things. I feel a bit bad. He's presumably got a lot going on in life. Either he's got a lot going on in life, or he's just like Joffrey, I guess, from Game of Thrones. But tell me, Yappington, tell me what happened. Stole R5 from 60. It's one of those things, right? Like, leopards don't change their spots. If someone does something 30 times and then you think, he's done it again, like, is it his fault or is it everyone else's fault for not being surprised what happened? Like, sometimes people are just dildos. There's no problem with that. The world needs more dildos. All right, I'm going to try and learn how to barb chain on the... Yeah, go for it, Flo. Go send your jump project, mate. Greg swearing -6. Night nang, mate. That's my lovely... Right, here we go. Here's my attempt at barb chaining. Here. So bad at barb chaining. Let it hit for a while, then back off. Good. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Oh, I've gone too far, haven't I? Yep. Good. 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 Hit me again. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Hey, Asterix, mate. Hello, Eric. New name here. KVK3 was really good. We didn't win, but we actually acquitted ourselves really well. 31's really quite strong now. I haven't really been playing the last few days. I've some stuff going on, but it's got surprisingly strong. Okay, well, I don't need these guys, do I? To home you go. So our cast-off looks like he's getting zeroed by our enemies. Ah, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable to watch. Are they actually zeroing him? Oh, he's the whale, right? One of the whales. Hello, King Benjamin. How you doing, mate? Viv's here. Oh, Eric's from the jump. Eric, you're welcome here, my friend. Hennessy, one day you'll come back. One day you'll return to us with your cavalry march. Newt tried taking over 60. Leopards. How do you spell leopard? I probably shouldn't have drank so much, to be honest. Leopard? Yeah, not like I was spelling it. I've only got a doctorate in English. No, hold on, that actually wasn't right either. How do you spell leopard? Leopard. Leopard. Right. What's this? Oh, well, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to watch? Aaron's definitely Vivi. Asterix, what time is it for you? Why are you being sent to bed? Sent to bed with no supper. Right, let's try chaining these two. Let's see if my chaining expertise has come on based on the one successful chain there. Rip gold. Oh, we've actually got halfway there. Matteo Corello, what's my gaming setup? Well, my gaming setup is pretty much me sitting in the kitchen with a pizza nearby, a lovely mic, which cost a lot, like 150 quid. It's really good. A bottle of some whiskey here. A chair that my auntie gave me here. I think it's pretty sophisticated, to be honest. I really need to up my game on everything. I started the memberships the other day, and it was like, give your members something they want to subscribe for. And I thought, I don't really have anything, to be honest. Let's just hope they like me. But part of the game will be upped. The game will be upped. Aaron is Vivi. Master Vivi, young Master Vivi. Oh, let's chain. Chain like never before. Never have chain before. I hate it. The superhero gamer person thing. I'm alright, thanks. I'm okay. Been a tough few days, but I'm tired of it being a tough few days, so I'm trying to enjoy myself tonight. And I thought streaming's the perfect way. My girlfriend's out for a meal with her friends. My football team are out playing football, and I've got an injury, so I can't play. So I thought, I'll sit here, I'll stream, and I'll enjoy it. Go for it, Flo. Go for it, go for it. Jack Douglas. Oh, look what's happened. He's left me. He's left me like everyone who ever leaves me. Okay, well, chaining didn't work. Let's try and chain somewhere a little bit better. My chaining expertise has been brilliant so far. I'm trying to push the top 20. So far, I'm 320th. So I'm pushing the top 320th. Almost got my YSG to 5511. Yeah, Tom, I don't know why I thought I could do it. Someone called Smash. Let's see if I can find him. Who I was asking for advice earlier. He's the best chainer I've seen. Some of the reports he sent me, just with a simple Richard and Ethelfled. Like he's been killing 20 barbs with Richard Ethelfled. I've asked him for advice, so he must have sent me somewhere else. I've asked him for advice, and he basically says you'll get the hang of it. It's been a long time, and it's been 4 years, and I've yet to get the hang of it. No, where are we? Guess that's right. It's just so boring. The injury. Hi guys, I'm injured. What's wrong with you? Oh, very badly injured. That's the problem. Problem with being 35 and playing Sunday League football is your body doesn't know you're 35. So I hair after all these attackers. I'm quite strong, but I'm not quick. So my plan is always just knock them over. But sometimes when they get past me, it's quite painful. Hold on, where's my 27er gone? Bro. Oh, he's back. Good. So is this still going on? Because last time they had a big fight in 60 and everyone was friends again. Good old Reaper, our French legend. So how are we doing in this KVK? Let me have a look after I successfully chain these two like a chaining boss. Honor Roll Alliance 1. Well, we really won now. Kingdom 1. Okay, we really have pushed up, but still we're miles behind 58 in terms of combat strength. See, that's my problem. When you walk away, it doesn't let you stop immediately. Oh, Rock Tom, my friend, not only did you join me in 3031, but you came and supported the channel. I believe you're the first member. Don't really know what it means, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. The day you came in here was a good day for me. And you're a great guy as well. You know, just the English people doing classic English things. What can I say? Oh, 3... Have you not started pre-KVK yet for KVK2, Hennessy? Super NK, I like your sense of humour. Sorry, Dayton, I ignored your question before. Should I invest all my experience to max Sun Tzu or level him up to 30 and then just focus on Bjorn or Jean? I just level him up as soon as you can. I'm a huge member. Actually, I wish I was. There's another English joke there. I would get Sun up as quickly as you can. Sun's quality. What do I have? 5541. He's still probably the best epic commander. Jones close. Imhotep's pretty close. It's still Sun though. Sun and Bjorn. They're the two you want to get KVK1. Don't worry about investing your heads in Martel. Certainly not Richard. Pyrrhus is pretty good actually, but still Sun and Bjorn. Perfectly good enough. This is chaining 101 by the way. Do you notice? One set of AP, 2 barbarians. Like 1 girl, 2 cups, or whatever the other one. Thutmose 5211. How I actually kept pulling Thutmose heads. And I put about 20 gold heads in him, which is a terrible idea, but at the same time, you know, fuck it. No. Let's get Archer Defense up. I'm not going to go with your recommendations here. I think I've got 4 Thutmoses now out of gold chests, which has been lovely. I will get into 5511 at some point, but for now it's all on this fella. One more head. Just one more head. I even did the expedition today as far as I could get it. I just couldn't beat 65. I think I've got everything maxed though. Yep. Gold heads and a gold key commander. Listen, you may say it's a bad idea. You may say putting gold heads in a gold key commander is a terrible novice idea. You'd be right. I just wanted to do it. I was going to go Kusunogi YSG, but I really wanted to do it. Every time I've played against Thutmose, I thought, wow, Thutmose is Thutmose. Thutmose is really good. He's surprisingly good. And I just fancied doing it, to be honest. He's still good in KVK3, maybe. He's good in Season of Conquest. You don't ever see a Thutmose in Season of Conquest. What does that prove? It proves he's always winning. He's always beaten you by the time you see on the battlefield. Thutmose at 5211. Well, that's where you're failing, Prince. If you had a 5555 Thutmose, how many kill points do you have? You had 3 times that. Isn't it tough to do archers for KVK1? It's incredibly tough. It's a terrible idea. It's so much better to do infantry. Like, imagine if I'd done infantry right now. I'd go in Lost Canyon, open this, go to the shop and say, oh, I'll get some Eternal Night fragments. I'll get some Shio's Return fragments. Instead, no. I get Call of the Loyal. Yeah, it's quite bad to do archers for KVK1. I don't know, but if you fought like 5 KVK1s with Sun Tzu and Bjorn, or Sun Tzu and Richard, or Richard YSG, you know how boring it eventually gets. It's nice to do something a bit different. Oh, here we go. Nuke stole R5. You are an evil genius, my French friend. I love a bit of intrigue. Hello, Rarely Thinking. How you doing? Thutmose is the new meta. I will not change your mind. It definitely is. I hate Richard. I base it on the fact that my second... I don't know if I've ever maxed Richard before, but I know that my max Richard in my main account is now sitting on the sideline saying, put me in, coach. And I'm just saying, no, you're shit. But Richard is the bomb for KVK1. I don't let... No one can convince me otherwise. Like, it gives you big hospital build, but he wins every fight. Tell you who he doesn't win fights against, though. What's this? 30% reduced healing for 5 seconds. And what's this? 3 heads. Healing factor. Do you know what reduces the healing factor? Thutmose. Therefore, Thutmose better Richard. Oh, thanks very much for Rarely Thinking. I need to sort it out. Actually, I'll see if I can put some... Let me see how it looks now. And have a wee. Are we actually barb chaining, or did I just say we're barb chaining and forget to do it? Let's do some barb chaining. No. Get YSG on that. Where's some particularly fecund spots for barb chaining? Oh, look how close they are. Okay, this is it. Have we pushed in the top 300 for honor yet? Oh, 315. Keep this up, we'll be top 1 no time at all. Actually, while I'm doing this, let's make sure my farm works for this account. If ever an account needs a farm, it's a free-to-play account. I would... Good question, Dareton. Dareton, your questions are excellent. I would just do as many as I can, then go back and try and fill them in as soon as I can. What realistically happens is I do as many as I can, then I forget about it. And then I go back later and think, oh, so I should have gone back earlier. But I just do as many as you can because you get some gold head rewards, which you can then put in Thutmose. We've established that Thutmose is the creme de la crop of rock commanders. Any investment in Thutmose is an investment in yourself and quality. Quality for the future. No, don't invest in Thutmose. Don't make my mistake, even though I enjoyed it. Do as many as you can, then go back and fill them all in. In terms of what you should do in the expedition, I just reset the bottom, see if I get any gold stars, invest in the gold stars, then just put it all in Ethel Fled. Oh, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Where are we? No. This won't do at all. Yes, Popper. Seth, are you joining 31 yet? You know, we've given you a chance. We've given you a chance. Going to die. Well, that looks about as good as it can do for now. Ooh, a lovely chance to donate some shiz. Now, stone's actually really important at this stage of the game. I'm just so used to stone being useless. Okay, back to some Barb attempted chaining. I don't know where the membership button is. I'm so new to this all. I'm still in the process of designing emojis. And when I say in the process, what I mean is I've made no attempt to do it yet, but will do. There you go. This is Flo's new jump project. Flo knows his stuff. He's a good guy. You want to join a new jump project? Go for it. KVK3 is Friday. People at 650 on... Nang, you got top 20, didn't you, with 450k honor? Where are we? Where are we? Here we go. Oh, it's going to be a chain success, I'll tell you that much. Here we go. Look at them. 2 for the price of 1. Prove my French. I also had a photo when Nuke teleported into RP territory and he attacked our players. The King of 60 knew that he was... I don't know, Relmont in our kingdom. I also sent a photo in Kingdom Chat of Bright asking telling Nuke that he truly wanted to attack RRL, and Nuke respond, yes. Oh, don't know that one on Valafair. Yes, we will, okay. Click start and play. Leopard, spots, etc, etc. Have I been able to expertise YSG? No, I haven't, but he does feel like an expert commander to me. He's 5411, so we're not far away. We're about 500 heads away. Actually, how many heads are we away? Yeah, about 500 heads away. We'll get there slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey. Flo, I'll try, Flo, but I'm unsure about where my time lies the next month because some issues with my friend's health, which is ongoing. But we'll see. MB, the returning MB. See, Vivi's here now. Got you, Popper. Hello, Wold. It's lovely, this, isn't it? I've missed streaming. I've been trying to stream. I've been out a lot, but it's lovely doing it, isn't it? Especially with a couple of drinks down your neck. It's been a tough few weeks, tough week, but you can let yourself die in despondency, or you can, I don't know, try and do things. There's only so much sadness you can embrace yourself in right before you get bored of it. Okay, so this might be the key to chaining, which I've never seen before. Anyone here good at Barb chaining can tell me... Well, I suppose I should have Richard for it, I understand that. But tell me what I'm doing wrong with Barb chaining. It doesn't seem like anything's going wrong with this particular endeavour. Maybe I'm dragging them too much. Hey, AM, how you doing? What's 500 days between friends? So I should be doing Ethel and... Yeah, I guess I just use Lohar because Lohar gets the heal after the fights, but I don't really get many anyway. It's nice to see drama in Kingdom Chat. We took the Rune Crusader fort on like the 5th attempt, and the amount of insults thrown were terrible. But also we were terrible, like we were reinforcing with siege. It was awful. Need Ethel till YSG's max. Are we talking about Ethel as a primary? I mean, this is the first real time I've ever tried to Barb chain on an account without proper commanders. It's proving relatively difficult. Do we have any circular commanders who aren't, who don't require expertise? What's Bybar's? Is it Fan? Yeah. Chow Chow's single target. Mehmed's Fan, isn't it? Yeah. Well, Sid's not getting done, whatever happens. It's irrelevant. Kira. Fan, again, always Fan. I'm not a fan of that. You don't get any circular without expertise until SSE comes, damn it. So if I'm going to chain Barbs, my best hope is a Fan. Painful enough as it is. How many of them? It's like 5 Barbs and Lohar's basically dead. I hate being weak. But, ooh, 15 of these bad boys. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good as well. 15 hours of them. 18 hours, 150 gems. That'll make up for the gems I accidentally spent in the shop today. Managed to buy myself some healing speed ups for 360 gems. Exactly what I wanted. Archer main free to play. I am. I'm not Super MK, your sense of humour is exactly the same as mine, by which I mean terrible dad jokes. I made a great dad joke today. I was quite proud of it. Someone was talking about going on my girlfriend's parents were talking about us going on a cruise to Norway. I said, I don't want to go on a cruise. If you ask me to go on a cruise, I'll say, Norway. Then they looked at me and I explained I was joking. And then they looked at me a bit more, to be honest. But I enjoyed it. Still, has he actually been attacked? Oh, he's being attacked. Here we go. I should be doing a video of this. But I feel bad doing videos of him because I do think he's got a few issues in life. So as far as I can understand it, the leader... Okay, he is the leader of the second alliance now. He's getting smashed by the first alliance in our... So take it back a step. We are allied with 57. We're probably we are the second strongest in KVK. 58 is by far the strongest. They have a load of whales. 57 is by far the weakest. We're close to 60. We're a little stronger than them. I'd say if you rank them all out of 10, you give 58 10, you give us 8, 67 and 57 probably 4 or 5, probably 4. So we should technically lose this KVK, but it's interesting to see their second alliance getting absolutely smashed here. Seeing all the bed bugs in France, this better be a joke. No, tell me about the bed bugs in France. Oh, I know so little about the 1960 KVK. When I had a bath upstairs, I watched some Chisgoulet videos on it. I don't know because I watched one video. 4 million already, Popper. So do we have confirmation, as King Benjamin said? I know we've got a Halloween event coming. It sounded like a 7k gem event, but we've only just had one, right? Well, this isn't very fun. I bet it's one of those where you just decorate the thing and you go... do we have... Oh, no, we don't have Margaret's Laudation anymore. I would be surprised if it was a 7k gem event, but I really hope it is. The 7k gem events are just so good. Oh, time to chain. Yeah, I didn't even... Okay. Didn't listen, did I? Let's try Ethelhead. Yeah, you know what, forget it. It's not going to make too much difference, is it? It's got a slightly bigger AoE, but Lohar's going to get me a few more fights. Mr. Mad. Ilko, of course, you're from 57. Give me the lowdown on 57. Lohar F. Instead of YSG? Okay. I suppose we are using 2 troop types. So Ethel does... You know, we just blindly use things and you believe... I rarely check everything out. So it's a fan-shaped area, but it's smaller than Ethelhead's fan-shaped area. We sure? Are we sure it's smaller? It doesn't seem smaller. Ilko, give us the lowdown on 57. Because I know you've got some very strong players. Where am you? Where am you? Somewhere. Here we go. You got 2. Yeah, there we go. There's a big tier 5 there. Big tier 5 there. That guy's just tier 5, but tier 5 nonetheless. Depressingly high kill points. I don't like kill points outside KVK, especially early on. Listen, you look weak in terms of honor, but if you've got an alliance of people who are going to fight with 3 tier 5s, you can still very much make an impact. Yeah, there's some decent smaller players there around the 20 million mark. 30 million is going to be strong. Well, that's quite depressing for me, Ilko. Our management aren't focused on the first 2 KVKs. As your ally in KVK1, that somewhat worries me, I'll be honest. Yeah, but what can you do? I mean, you get a big chance after KVK1 to start a big migration program. You get 50 cross-season players now. If your management know what they're doing, then it almost doesn't matter how strong you are. Say, like, you've got 3 tier 5 now. Okay, if you bring in 20 strong tier 5 players, you'll push up to a higher seed. If that's what you want to do, no problem. Let's see the strength of Ethelhead's fan. So it should get in the 26er. Oh, okay. I consider myself told that was a very big AoE. Seth, I don't care what anyone says, I should listen to you more often. Ooh, tier 5 before zone 2 is proper whaling. On the subject of proper whaling, could someone tell me... another thing we can't purchase. I've never bought the geared up bundle, and I was considering doing it with my main. What do you get at the top level of geared up? Do you get any patterns at all? I assume you don't. I assume it's just like 3 legendary chests or something. Leave it in the comments. I just have a lot of money, yeah, fair enough. There's 2 ways to play Rock, right? You min-max everything, you sort everything out, you're clever about how you spend your gems, you're clever about everything, or you just put loads of money in the game and it doesn't matter what you do. So, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, well, just pay to fix it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We pushing top 300 yet? Dayton, I think cavalry is the worst to do in the short term because until KVK3 you get I don't even think you don't get Saladin in the wheel anymore, right? Well, no, you do get him in the wheel, not the MG. Saladin's not that great. As someone with an expertise, Saladin, yeah. But as soon as you get into KVK3, the first troop type you unlock is cavalry. The first commander you get is a Nevsky. Obviously, you won't have Minamoto. Baibars is the best of a bad bunch, I think. Belisarius is good for one thing only, certainly not combat. He's good for farm killing. Chow Chow, just avoid him like the plague. That's their Pelagius, not strong enough. No Minamoto. But as soon as you get Nevsky, you become so strong. Like all the tier 4s smashing with Nevsky straight away in KVK3. Yeah, I just did the Saladin for KVK2 to have a second march. And I just expertise him, so I like buying the dailies. I was just buying his dailies. And he is okay, but I could have had... if you compare him to a Nevsky, obviously I couldn't have had Nevsky, so I've had to invest in him, and I've been investing in the archers. But he's so much weaker than Nevsky. I would just about beat a tier 4 Nevsky, I think, with my tier 5 Saladin Minamoto. Double relic on the Minamoto. Hit it. Come on. But Deton, if you're playing the proper long game, then cavalry is, I say proper long game, like 3/4 of a year. If you find yourself with cavalry expertise, if you find a specific cavalry player with good equipment going into KVK3, you're in a very good position. Let's check this. Murph Diablo, thanks for subscribing. Thanks, Marcel. I enjoy making the content. My main enjoyment about making the content is because my girlfriend, she only checks the videos to check who the sponsor is. And I hear in her Birmingham accent to the room, he's like, why the fuck are you sponsored by Halberds? And I'm like, well, it's funny. She's like, I just come in and explain why it's not funny. So most of them are just to annoy her. And that's fun. I enjoy that. So thank you very much. Hennessy, are you still rocking your legendary cavalry equipment? Interesting you say about a blend of all troops, because on my main, which we quickly go to, I've just finished my cracked archer set, and I'm so delighted I did now that the new equipment updates have been reversed and we're going for all the upgrading equipment rather than getting level 50 off the bat. But I have a long way to go with my equipment for cavalry and infantry. And I've started thinking about whether or not I really want to be a free-to-play archer or whether I want to be a free-to-play jack of all trades, just predominantly archer. Here we go. There you go, a very bang average cavalry set. Very cracked archer set without the accessories, and a decent made good by the Hope Cloak set for infantry. So on my main, which has obviously spent a fair bit of money, we're all troop types now, and I'm beginning to think whether or not on my free-to-play I should really go for that as well, or whether I should just double down on archers. See, Deton, I suppose it depends on what you enjoy. I have no enjoyment in farm. I think farm killing is just a bit boring, to be honest. Hey man, how you doing? What's your new crit accessory? If it's the horn or the ring, which is all everyone wants these days. No one remembers the coin. The coin meta. I remember the coin meta. Oh, the coin. Back when there were like 8 equipments. I was sure there. I was looking that up the other day because I remember, not equipments, 8 materials when I played initially. There were like, you had to choose between 8 materials or 7 materials, and I remember it being a minefield. I knew I hadn't made that up. Anyway, no one remembers the coin and no one remembers those days. Yes, Gamer Boy, how you doing? Oh, the drum. The drum, okay. I'll accept the drum. The drum's a little different from, have you got the ring and the coin? I get bored of asking migrants, have you got the ring and the coin? Some of them, like Rock Tom, who's just come into our kingdom. Here we go. Here you go. Rock Tom remembers. Rock Tom remembers. But Rock Tom, how many? You've got 3 sets of the horn and the ring, right? As a man who's got none, envious of your setup. But I remember the coin and all the equipments. I remember in my old alliance back when I used to play years ago, like they used to, when you tried to join or something, you tried to join the kingdom, you had to show them the coin to be relevant. How many kill points am I only aiming for this KVK? No, I think 20 million. What do you think? Here we go. I'm going to class that as basically 0. I've done no fighting. So I don't really see the point outside KVK. I have this March, Thutmose 5211 YSG with this set of equipment, which is much better than it was a few days ago. Hoping beyond hope to get the golden age at some point. I think I can get 20 million. I'm saving resources a little bit, mainly because I've stopped speeding up stuff. They put me as 4th in the MGE. I think I put that in a video, which I don't really understand. I showed no interest of appearing in MGE. They asked me several times, do you want to be in the MGE list? And I said no. They put me 2nd initially until I asked them not to. 19 million I have to get to. What's my current MGE score? We're currently at 1 million, and I have no interest in getting any more. I hate El Cid. I think pushing for El Cid's a big mistake. Ooh, Noah. How's your account doing? We could. I think I probably will stay in this kingdom. Oh no, Ethelhead. I probably will stay in this kingdom, but I'm still unsure. This is a very selfish account. The idea is push tier 5 as soon as possible without being a madman. So whichever kingdom allows me to do that better. This one's pretty good. They put me in MG lists. They give me the titles I want. They give me the R4 counselor whenever I want it. I've got it now, actually. It's funny how most of the archer commanders have swords. That's a very good point, actually. Yeah, Thutmose with his sword. Kusunogi with his sword. Imhotep with a staff of some sort and some sort of political treatise. Who else do we have? Where's El Wanker? El Cid with a massive sword. And YSG is a definitive bowmaster. Hero bowmaster, can accept that. Where's Herman? We got Herman Haridason here. Herman's got a massive sword and a massive shield. Doesn't quite work, does it? And Golden Age, of course, where is it? Is just a massive sword, right? No. Staff of the Lost, you could argue that's some sort of archer weapon. I mean, I fail to see the argument which says that this golden age is an archer equipment. You've almost expertise YSG. Hurting me here. You're hurting me here, Noah. You've just seen this guy Nuke, because honestly he's an oxygen thief half as well. That's harsh, but he's, you know how sometimes you spend time on people and you just come out of it and think, why did I waste my time on? He's one of these. It's two types of people, right? People who listen and people who wait for their opportunity to speak in conversation. He's very much the latter. Oh, absolutely, Leonard. YSG and Thutmose will be my march for 2 KVKs. That's the one thing I do like about archers, because with infantry, when you go into KVK2, suddenly your Richard gets smashed by Alexander. Don't you dare. Suddenly your Richard gets smashed by Alexander. Suddenly your Sun Tzu is kind of useless. When you go with your cavalry, suddenly your Chow Chow is absolutely useless. Come on, hit me, hit me, hit me. I like that at least with archers, you can use the same march for KVK1 and 2, especially when they buff Thutmose a bit. Yeah, I've started actually believing, waiting till past 4 for upgrades on my main. See if I need to upgrade Dido to max. But here I just know I know I'm gonna upgrade YSG to max, because if I got him, if you get him, you may as well expertise him. 5-5-1-1 YSG is a terrible idea. But get him expertise, and he's pretty damn good. I've been really impressed with his longevity in my main account. He's better than my 5-5-2-1 Zoog. He was definitely better than the 5-5-1-1 Zoog, and I did a few more tests today, and he's still pretty notably better. Come on. No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. There we go. Chaining expertise unlocked. Borge, where Heroes Link, welcome by the way. I see you often in the kingdom. Borge. You mean Bjorn? Oh, Ilko sent the screenshot to Discord. Legend. Let me go and have a look. Here's Papa Sess. What's Papa Sess sent me? It's a beautiful equipment set. He's got the full cavalry gold, the drum, the dagger, 4 crit items. Many more speed ups than I'll ever have. Jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. Let's have a look, Ilko. Let's see who goes crazy when 3259 and 3257 enter your zone 4 and reset you all. Interesting opinion to have about entering zone 4, which of course you can't do in KVK. Well, this is my problem with this guy. He speaks like he's invented rock, and I don't really think he understands much. You can't enter zone 4 in KVK1. I don't believe so anyway. Am I wrong? Am I just a fool? I'm pretty sure zone 4 is locked throughout. Yeah, you can unseal level 6. Yeah, smart guy. Smart guy. Oh, definitely push. Maybe say for a Zenith. Kusunogi and Herman, or Herman Kusunogi. Oh, definitely Kusunogi is primary, 100%. How much have you spent into the main account? I think Kuso YG is sick. Like, a bit of me regrets the Thutmose thing, which I mostly did because I just wanted. I don't know why I wanted it actually. Yeah, that's it, because I kept seeing how good Thutmose was. I've never used him before. Like, even in KVK2, when I was doing I was same season tier 5, so I was quite strong, but and there was a guy who was admittedly cross-season tier 5 from the kingdom against us, and he would just absolutely wipe the floor with me with Thutmose every single time. I remember thinking, wow, this Thutmose guy's pretty good. That will be useless after KVK3. Yeah, you're right. He does have a good relic. Actually, does he? No, I think it's pretty good. Let's go and have a look. I recall it's one of the better yet less used relics. No one really has Thutmose. But I know that the new guys in our kingdom, one of the stronger players uses him to great effect in his Canyon team, which was proof to me that Thutmose is still the best commander in the game. There we go. Where's my museum? This one, right? Nope. The big museum shaped thing. So what's Thutmose got? Thutmose has Archer attack 25%, Archer health 20%. That's really good. The only downside is I kind of am going to be priced into doing YSG first because the skill damage 5% is just so good. I don't know, man, actually. That 20% health shits all over the 20% defense. Where is he? Someone here has an excellent Thutmose. I was admiring it the other day. Here we go. Quite a few of our bigger players have Thutmose with their Zoog. It appears I can only see one. I saw a few the other day. We've got so many new players, I don't recognise half of them. We went from about 4 million, no, about 4.5 million power to 6.5. We've had a good migration period. 0 illegals so far, which I've never seen before. Hey, Logic, how you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. I've been enjoying your gym videos, I must say. Hello, Roland, as well. Focus on archery, just start with Kusunogi. Kusunogi is the best free-to-play archer, in my opinion. I expertised Imhotep first. I don't really know why I did. Just in my mind, Imhotep was a little better than his. Imhotep's really good when you're fighting in a ball because the debuff stacks. But when you're doing 1v1, Imhotep's nowhere near as good. But definitely Kusunogi. I will not budge on that. Logic Bank. Can't sit about getting fat. I can. Can you help me chain? I've been watching. The reason I'm chaining, bizarrely enough, now you're here, is I watched all your videos about chaining. And I was like, oh, he's doing it. It's probably a good idea. I guess I'll have to do it. This is me attempting to chain, and okay, it's going all right so far, but inevitably this guy will stop following me, and I'll shout, "Fucking hell!" How's my chaining game? How many gems did I spend for YSG? I got so freaking lucky. I just did 2 spins of the wheel, so 7,200. Is that right? Did the free spin and then 2 lots of those, so 7,200 free spin both day. I never get this lucky with the wheel. In fact, I actually enjoy not being lucky with the wheel because then I can complain about it. Now I got lucky, I can't really complain. I can be like, oh, yeah, the wheel, I sometimes get unlucky, not this time. I think so, Dareson. That's why I started it. I couldn't do another account where I just did Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu's much better than doing the archery route, make no mistake. And I would have 2 lovely legendary equipments by the end of KVK, but I've done it so many times. There's only so many times you can do the same thing. See, Logic Bank's saying it. Logic Bank's saying it. He's better than me. That thing about trying to do 6 barbarians, I don't think I'd be able to do it well. I know one of the main reasons I can't do it because this old... Yeah, my scutum's low. I've got a low scutum. Sounds like a medical condition, doesn't it? Sim control scutum's low. No, how long have I got? Weeks. Weeks, if not days. Oh, look at this. 2 for the price of 1. 2 at a time, baby. Oh, they're fighting right now, parallel. Right. Well, we need to get right on there. Yes, legend. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's not really a fight, is it? Every time I've seen Nuke fight, he gets rallied and teleports away. He's now fighting with his Belisarius against them. But he's waiting for the Zone 4 invasions in KVK1. They'll happen any day now. So is he by himself? Okay, someone's here with him. See, one thing I've never understood is why this chap has so much support. Like, feels a bit like Trump in America. Like, he says some mad things and seems to get so much support. Also, how's he not dead here? He's being smashed by 65 million players. I don't think he really knows what he... Oh, okay, he's got some support. He's got some support. Chaps here. Belisarius is better than Nevsky. He's certainly quicker. He's probably better at killing farmers, isn't he? Oh, let me check my connection logic. I've dropped 93 frames, which is 0.1%, so could be you. It looks like a current civil war. Panahangia is having none of it. He's I was gonna say, why is he shielded on his own territory? But of course, I didn't see that. Everyone got this. The legend Velas. I love it when people call themselves a legend. I'm the legend. How much power have you got? 11 million. Have you seen the Call of Dragons advert? I'm the top-ranked alliance leader in Call of Dragons. You're Legend Brown? Yes, I am. Wow. Every time I try and watch anything on YouTube, I get that video now. Legend Brown. You'd call himself Legend Brown. That in itself is funny. The ads are... Is it just me who thinks that they make them cringe on purpose so they're hilarious, so it's kind of like a viral feeling? There's no one... That video... Are you the Legend Brown? Yeah, I am. Wow. And that they know that's cringe. Like, anyone with half a brain knows that's cringe, right? Or like going in the elevator with the whole thing. I have 1 million power. Ha! 1 million power. Closed door. 3 days later. Ah, I chose the orcs, and we get a 2% gold mining bonus, so I could amass this army. I think they're actually... Tom, you gave 5.6 billion resources away to migrate. I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you came. Goes to back to work as G Thomas. He doesn't have 5 million power. I'm pretty sure I've seen one like that. I got into... I can't remember why I got into rock. I got back into rock because of another game, which was... Oh, why don't you play rock and you'll get some gems in this game? I was like, oh, I remember Rise of Kingdoms. I wonder what it's like now. A year later, here I am. I'll have a look at that logic bank, because I'm certain they know what they're doing with these adverts. You can say a lot about Lilith. Lilith aren't stupid. They know what they're playing at. Be safe, Seth. Be safe. Safe? Seth? He's still getting attacked. I'm surprised he hasn't run away yet. His usual stance is to run away. Also, everyone gets really invested in this drama, and I think it's quite funny, but I'm too old for this. Too old for this shit. All I want to do is chain barbarians and push that top 300. I'll be coming for you, Dendy. Lohar Kelm. Calm down. It's a game for everyone. Logic, when do you push your power in free-to-play accounts? Oh, Dareton, I would say the best thing to do, my advice, is always start as China for the building upgrades. I think maybe about now it's the time to change to Germany. Maybe a bit more, maybe a few more buildings first, but the Germany troop training bonus is really nice. I would say until you get level 25 City Hall, though, keep it. Boss is home, yeah, I know that feeling. My boss is out at Chinese meal at the moment, but the second she comes home, I'm scared. See you later, Tom. Cheers for coming in. Thanks for giving away 5.6 billion resources to join us in 31. I saw you done loads of shorts recently. 3 out of 6 were made by AI. Which AI are you using? Because I use ChatGPT for most of my work nowadays. It's better than what I write. I was a massive AI skeptic for a while because I thought, I don't need to use AI, I'm a genius at writing. And then I saw what it does and I thought, oh wow, that's basically the same as what I write, but instead of me spending 3 hours doing it, I press a button and it presents it to me. I should probably use that. I like that. Don't get out of bed for less than 3 gold hits. That's kind of my stance now. I'm just, what am I on? Oh, 999 60-minute speed ups. I don't see the point in pushing power anymore. Kind of wait. Like, I don't know if you saw, they put me in 4th for the MG, but I've got no reason to push for it. I don't want El Cid. It's going to be of no benefit to me. Couldn't care less about getting, well, 500 gems would be nice, but I need to push my power for that. What are the overall rewards aside from the commander? 2,000 gems, all right, but I'm never going to get first. What would I get? I get 720 gems. I spent half of that today because I've got fat fingers, so it's not that big a deal. The legend is fighting tier 5. Well, we can definitely go and have a look at that. So is it just the full-out civil war now in 60? Oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. I say dear, oh dear, but it's hilarious. Oh, here we go. What's the most incendiary thing I can write in Lost Kingdom chat? Where are you, Tortoise? Tortoise, that's what happens when you migrate to a kingdom with a guy who's proven himself to be a bit of a dildo. Ilko's completely right. Ilko's completely right. Again, you get a parasite in, and I'm not saying he's a parasite, he's obviously has some charisma, but I should really do I need to do a video on this. Yeah, okay, let's do a video. Let's do it. Let's start a recording as well. So excuse the cringe. Hello guys, welcome to the start of a video, which is quite cringe as I'm currently streaming at the time, but we have civil war in our KVK enemies 3260. Legend Nuke, Legend Nuke is currently the downward arrow, the traitor, right? Yeah, I know my stuff. He's the fool, is it? Yeah, I know my stuff. Beggar, exile, my mistake. Sluggard, yeah. So we have 60 LN fighting against 60 LH. If you were to look at our KVK rankings, you will notice that LH is currently... Oh no, LH is the kings of 60 fighting against the other strong allies in 60. You know, I was really looking forward to fighting them in the runes. But you know, it's not happening. Mateos, I thought this was Barb chaining. Yeah, you're right. We'll do some Barb chaining as well. Let's not... False advertising is the thing I can usually be held accountable for. But look, Barb chaining. But I don't know what started it. But the chap who caused a civil war in our kingdom has left our kingdom and is now causing a civil war in another kingdom. There's a lesson there, isn't there? Anyway, we'll catch up with this a little bit later. Thanks for bearing with me there, guy. 60 talks a big talk. Listen, this is the Barb chainings. Oh, did I just see a rally? No. We have to catch the rally. Oh, here we go. Right, we're going back on record. I lied. I'm back straight away. We have a rally. We have a rally from the King of 60 hitting something. Okay, we have experience of this guy teleporting away from rallies. He's sending... Oh, no, what? They're rallying the flag. Okay. Let's see. This is what you want in KVK. You want your allies to suddenly turn... Oh, it's a well-defended flag. We definitely... How far away is this? Oh, okay, well, we got no chance. This is in the middle of a Barb chaining stream, and I think this is very much Barb chaining. Wonder what caused it. Well, either way, it's particularly fun and particularly interesting to see as the enemy of these two kingdoms. I always thought that 58 would betray 60, but instead it seems that 60 is betraying itself. However, the defending team have defended this rally particularly well. So more to come, I'm sure. I hope so anyway, this is great fun. Right, that was cringe. I'll stop doing that now. Chaining, 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 chaining. Like, I can't imagine how bad things must have got to start rallying your second alliance in KVK1. My main kingdom 3031's so weak in KVK1. Like there was always tensions between us, but we were so weak. We didn't have the luxury of being able to turn against each other. We just used caustic words and then just insulted each other and then carried on fighting on the same team. 60 is the enemies of our kingdom. I always thought 60 would be a slightly irrelevant kingdom because... well, that's gonna fuck that, isn't it? Come back, you bastard. I really hope swearing on YouTube isn't that important. I always thought 60 was going to be a slightly irrelevant in the long run because 58 is so incredibly strong with so many massive whales that I thought they'd just betray them in the long run. I'm still pretty sure they will. I'll show you my logic after I learn how to chain. Come on. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh no, this is brilliant for us. Especially after the first few days where we showed ourselves to not be a KVK powerhouse. Having our allies turn on each other is about... Oh no, come on, kill him, kill him. Okay. Didn't go particularly well. So what am I doing wrong with chaining? Am I going too quickly? Am I not waiting long enough? At least I didn't lose the AP this time as I usually do. I'm gonna get greedy here. So this is our main, like we may be the top ranking. We're the top ranking alliance. What, your Legend Brown? Yeah. These are the guys who are going to crush us in my opinion. They have a 62 million player, but they have 200 million players. 100 million players in KVK1. Especially with so few kill points, meaning it's probably quite a peaceful kingdom. They're usually quite good at crushing opponents. Also, their alliance has only Korean alliance, do not knock. I don't imagine a Korean alliance which specifies it's only a Korean alliance is going to share power. Loving watching, my friend. Who is this? Ah, thanks, Naughty. Some lovely words there. Oh, I'm virtually certain that 58 will betray 60 in the long run. Like, it will happen, let's be honest. I just didn't think 60 would betray itself. Oh, we've got more. We've got more. I must say I'm quite impressed that LN's defending. I thought that LH would smash them, LH being the main alliance in the kingdom. I suppose it's good for us that LN and LH are having quite an even fight. Oh, I look forward to making this video. Yes, Logic Bank, I'm delighted. I must say, it's the channel's growing quite well. Many thanks to your shout-outs and kind words and advice, I must say. Tortoise, you left the kingdom. Well, our kingdom's got a load of problems, I'll be completely honest. Like, watching us take the Rune Crusader Fortress yesterday, there are so many inexperienced players, which is fine. It's the beginning of the game, but it does cost you at some point. I think the best kingdom in this KVK by a long, long way has to be 58. I don't think they're particularly nice guys. I don't think anyone who says only Korean alliance do not knock is a nice guy, but they know exactly what they're doing. I watched their Rune Crusader rally. It was flawless. Everything happened flawlessly. They know exactly what they're doing. They're very strong players. 60's obviously got loads of problems. We've got some problems. Yeah, I heard that 58 was sponsored by Lilith as well. I might have heard it from you. Hello, Seth. How you doing? I think 58's main alliance will betray the other two. I'm not sure, but I think they're all Korean. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. In which case, they'll definitely, like, if they win KVK, which I assumed they would. Seems a bit unlikely now. There would be no discussion between 58 and 60 about who got the Zig. 58 would say, we're taking the Zig. 60 would say, oh, no, we are. And then 58 would attack them. 100% sure that would happen, really. But now 60's attacking itself. It's an argument over rewards for the next zone. LH and LM won't split equally. Interesting. The good thing about doing some videos is people like talking to me. I don't really like talking to people. Oh no, don't stop the game, Tortoise. Like, KVK1 rewards are crap. Like, would you look? Let's see what you get. Okay, you win the Zig. Brilliant. Congratulations. The Zig has been taken. The big success. What do you get? There you get 50 Charlemagne sculptures. Charlemagne's the most useless commander in the game. You get 1 equipment materials. Well, you can buy 4 of them for a £5. You get the star. Pretty good. But also means nothing. The main things are the Hirons and the circles and the sanctuaries. There we go. 3 sanctuaries at the end of the event. 15 sculptures. That's worth it. 1 circle, 20 Charlemagne. 4 circles, 30 Charlemagne. You give me 8,000 Charlemagne. You give me 700 Charlemagne sculptures. I wouldn't care. He's useless. Like, just complete your objectives in KVK. The winning objectives ain't worth shit. Oh, thanks very much, Suit Gaming. That's very nice of you to say. How long have you spent on it would be my thing, because I've spent no money, but the amount of time I've spent on it. When I finished Marauders the other day, after all weekend, my girlfriend like, do you want to come to bed with me? No, I've got to kill Marauders. She left me. No, she didn't, but she will. I realised that I started questioning what free-to-play meant in my mind. Because free-to-play is certainly not a free time investment. In fact, if we think time equals money, which it does, then perhaps I'm spending far more on this game than I would be if I had put in some money. For instance, if I bought this little growth fund here and got myself 80,000 gems or thereabouts for the price of $12.99, which I spent 5 times today that on filling up my car. So put it in perspective how comparatively little it is in life expenses, it'd be so much easier. But no, we're true to the word, but thank you nonetheless for the kind words. I think Barbs are a very distinct second place to forts in terms of priorities. Just at the moment, until we unlock the Barbarian level 6 fort, which is soon, right? 4 hours. I've just been doing it to grind the honor. People love Barbarian chaining, and I do understand it's very important. But again, if we focus that time versus money or life versus money dichotomy, it is an interesting way to spend your time. Sorry, I just need to check this. Anyway, if anyone's particularly religious, please pray for my good friend. She's still in a coma. Touch wood. Good news and some bad news every day, but it doesn't half put things in perspective, having someone so close to you be in a life-threatening scenario. But we are here to forget that and drink a lot of water. Ooh, I think I can chain them. No problem. Deplete our RS sweeping players out of the kingdom. Also chance. How much does he check? Because whenever I watch 12 PvP, he's just chaining. So obviously it's a great idea. Sorry, someone asked me a question. Show my Kusunogi. Of course I could. I've done the cardinal sin. I've kind of got them all halfway up and then thought, oh, maybe I'll put some heads in this. Oh, maybe I'll put some heads in this. I was just getting bored of Boudica being so weak, so I put some heads in her because I want to start rallying forts with her. I'm putting in him, So they're both Boudica and Kusunogi ready to go to the next level. Sun Tzu's entirely organically leveled in his skill. I think I put some in Joan of Arc, but purple heads aren't that precious a commodity. Did you play the game? You just have so many purple heads. Always fights when Newt goes, man. Yeah, pretty much. Hello, GK. I killed 150,000 Barbs. I think I've killed about... Let's see how many I've killed. Does it show in it? Can you see how many Barbs you've killed? I guess the victory is an interesting thing. Well, at least, at the very most, 10,000. I just find it so boring, for want of a better word. That's why I like forts so much as well. Not only are they better for your account, but you can do a fort rally, do something else. Achievements, thanks, mate. Why did I choose to invest in Luz over Sun Tzu? Which one's Luz, my friend? Let's have a look. Vanquisher, I presume. Defeat 10,000 Barbarian troops. I'm not there. I'm not at 5,000. That's 3,000. Okay, less than 5,000, but probably about 3,500. 4,992. Sick. Oh, lose Aloha, got you. I just Aloha for me was just I just leveled him up organically through the Aloha rallies. I don't think I put a single head in. Because the Aloha rallies give you quite good stuff early on. If I did put a single head in Aloha, it was a mistake. Because you get him for free anyway. But, well, I suppose you can't put gold heads in Ethel, but Aloha's no need to put them in. Although Aloha, ironically, is probably the commander you'll use the most in the game. Excuse me, just a little more water. Lovely. Ooh. Yeah, same on my phone. Same on my phone, GK. Thanks for subscribing, Soup Gaming, by the way. Very much appreciated. Oh, my hair needs to be sorted. Look at me, I look like my age. Every 21 years I have. I've not wrecked. I've got him 5521 now. I'm saving heads because I want to see whether or not I need to max Dido. Because I'm going to get this MG, so I'll have 360 Dido heads. So I could conceivably max Dido if I really needed to. But we have so many strong players now. I'm really hoping I don't. Oh, I'm famous. Oh, 3259, love you, Newt. Keep going. Oh, quality. Quality. Do I have simple? Oh, right, yeah. I'm just so used to simple graphics, I'll turn it off. Come on. Come on. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Come on. Come on. It's in. There we go. Sorted. Oh no, GK, we've already discussed that. I'm the top ranked alliance leader in Call of Dragons. What's your legend, Brown? Yeah, I am. It would sound like a conversation. If I go to someone and say, I'm the king of 3031, they'll say, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to put my daughter to bed. You're a dickwad. I imagine that's how that conversation would go normally, especially if someone's got, like, who's interviewing someone for their Call of Dragons power? We need more of this. Let's have a look if there's any more fighting. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, bloody hell, there's more. Okay, even if we're on stream, we've got to see this. We've got to see this. Okay, we're back again. Excuse the terrible hair, and excuse everyone on stream who's watching and feeling I'm being cheated by not doing Barb marching. But look at this. Proper all-out field war here. We've got ourselves a Boudica. A Boudica and LN. Yeah, bizarrely enough, that seems to be losing. We had a rally we saw, which was well defended, I must say, but it's all kicking off. I've been given reliable information. There was an argument about Zone 5 rewards between LN and LH. And I don't know about you, but whenever we have an argument between the top two alliances in my kingdom, we usually just fight each other and hope for the best. So it's good to see that they've followed this particular adage. I imagine LH will win because they've got the tier 5 guys, but I really hope it's a long, drawn-out fight. As you can see, they're currently third and fourth alliances, so if they smash each other to pieces, that'd be fantastic. They're both above us, or they're near us in the honor rankings. So it'd be good if they spent all their time, instead of killing barbarians, killing each other. Ah, wonderful to see. Wonderful to see. We're also talking about Rise of Kingdom adverts. Anyone else think they're deliberate piss takes? Leave it in the comments. Oh, so LH probably will win based on the strength of tier 5 players. And also based on the fact that LN seem to lose wars wherever they go. Be interested to see which kingdom they go to next. Probably plenty of wars there. Ooh, but it really is picking up. They're balling. They're getting a good ball. This is definitely worth staying with here. So Lucifer, is he going to do the thing that tier 5 players do and overestimate himself? Yes, he is. He's going to get killed here. He's not going to be able to take all these down. Listen, it's training this. It's like when Eddie Hall picks up big stones. This is all training. It's annoying that they have LN and LH. It's kind of difficult to differentiate, but I know that Lucifer has slightly overcommitted here. It's what I did when I first got tier 5. I thought, well, I'm invincible. I can't lose. And then I got surrounded times 12 a few times. I thought, okay, I'm not invincible. Who's he got there? He got YSG behind that Martel. Just to clarify again, these are our enemies fighting each other, so it's fantastic news for us. You may have heard me saying how KVK is going to be very difficult for us. It gets a lot easier if this happens. Okay, so Lucifer's got Minamoto YSG. So he can do some massive damage, but yeah, he's been well and truly picked off here. Oh, a few more boys are coming to join the fight. Any big boys? Big boys? Oh, where's this chap? Where's this chap? We want this chap involved. Who's this? No, they look like impressive troops. Run away. I will run away from you. He was running away. Whew. Anyway, I wonder who'll win. It doesn't matter who'll win, to be honest. Either way, we win and they lose by dint of the fact they're fighting each other in KVK1. You really don't see it often. Civil war within KVK1. You often see it before, but KVK1's a united front. It is glorious to see. See what happens next time. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, I might stop leaving for the cringe videos now, but I've got to make the YouTube videos. Will you be bringing your tier 5 account to your free-to-play kingdom? No. I like having my free-to-play account in my tier 5. I like this being a completely separate endeavor. This to me is like what one man can achieve without spending all of his time on rock, which is why I was so upset about the Marauders, because I spent so long on it. It seemed like a bad life decision, although a good rock decision. But I like keeping them separate. I might bring some of my farms. I got one tier 4 biggish account that I'm kind of souping up at the moment. I'm looking to use this one as a migrate back to KVK2 account in the future. It's just a pretty long process. And these are all just fat farms at this stage. They're kind of useless. Although I must say, we're about to go into Heroic Anthem. Hello, Nira. No worries. I'm about to go into Heroic Anthem, which I'm looking forward to. But, I don't know. I'm enjoying this account a lot more at the moment. I'm enjoying the free-to-play account. It really makes me enjoy playing it, where migration's always a bastard, and the amount of people who are whinging, the amount of people I've just washed my hand of migration for our season of Conquest. Luckily, we've had some really good migration, like surprisingly so. So we've gone from being a crappy D-seed kingdom to like a middle of the road C, which is exactly what I wanted, with some great players. So I'm looking forward to fighting with them, but I'm very glad I didn't get involved in the migration side. Yeah, I think farm is probably a bit of a harsh thing to call that. When I got back into the game after several years, this was the first account I started. And I kind of forgot everything about rock, so it was crap. This was the second account I started, and I put, I don't know, about £100 in, but a lot of time. So this one's a pretty well-built account. This is the one I just wailed up on. These are all farm accounts that mean nothing, and these are all accounts I might pick up one day and start jumping and looping with them. So I'm trying to not log on them so they get the 30-day timer. But we will see. So Marauders are basically strong barbarians, but they count as, well, that you get Marauder chests from killing, or you sometimes get a scrap of parchment from them, and if you combine 7 different scraps, which is a bit of a faff in itself, you get a Marauder chest, which can get you really good rewards. But they only come at specific times. When it's pre-KVK, they come in the first 2 days before that. Sorry, Fayez, I didn't answer. I have 6 farms for my main, and if I'm honest, that's too many. I've realised now that I'm never going to need that many. I think 4 it might be enough, so I'm kind of thinking of migrating 2 away, just because it's putting our kingdom power up quite a bit. Because before I learned about this level 25, so if anyone's not aware, now they announced something about how they're changing matchmaking involving level 25 accounts. So having 6 level 25 farms in a kingdom is kind of selfish, so I'm planning to move them away. For this account, I've only got 1, but it's a fast-growing farm. It's a basic farm. It's just got to level. It's about to get to level 22 tomorrow on power upgrade day. I can make sure I get some gems for the privilege. Soup, here's my question. How long a day do you spend on your farms? Yeah, we just got some resource sellers into our kingdom. I hate them personally. I zero them all on the spot, but I understand that not everyone has the time to be as sad as I am, log into these accounts, log through them. I don't know why I even logged on to this account. I did never buy from a resource seller because it's against the rules, but I know a close friend who did at the beginning of his whale account, and it was, apparently he says, a ridiculous amount cheaper than buying from Rock. I think he spent about $22 for loads of 300 resource packs, 300 million resource packs. And if you compare that to what Rock gives you, you can see why this very close friend of mine, who's definitely not me because that would break the terms and conditions, you can see why he did it. Here you go. Now I'll get back to chaining. I just have a need to farm. Someone came in my kingdom the other day and started insulting me because I had no kill points, saying I was a farmer. It turns out he was talking about my farm account, which was a farmer. I think I'm relatively happy with my kill points. I'm on 500 million after 3 KVKs, or just there or thereabouts. It could be a lot more, but it's tough for us same season players. We get smashed by the 5 March guys. Yeah, 15, 20 minutes a day. That's where I'm at, basically. I think a little less sometimes. I try and always go on them each day because I have this fear, like the old FOMO, missing out on the 100 gems or the gold heads you get a day. I don't really know what the point is in them. All they do is they fill flags during war. And even that's quite time consuming. So I have to play on here, get my phone, get more filling flags. Let's see what's happening. Any more? Any more? Any more? This guy knows what it's about. He sees a big. I like this. I like this a lot. Big civil war. What's this level 20 near? I'm Barbarian doing nearby. Get rid of him. So what's the plan here? So they've successfully defended this flag. Building this flag, presumably. What is their intent? Their intention to cut them off here? Why you don't need the Rune Crusader Fortress. Is it just an aggressive flag to cut them off? I mean, has anyone seen a big civil war like this in KVK1 before? I've seen KVK2 civil wars, and KVK3 aren't that uncommon at all. But KVK1 civil war, I don't know if I've ever seen one before. It's quite enjoying to see. Enjoyable, even. Big layout with multiple devices. Considering I've got my kitchen set up here, got my cat's scratch post here, my cat's shit tray there, blissfully empty. I think my multi-device layout systems are somewhat in the future. Oh, Gutto, LN seems to be pushing LH back. To be honest, it did seem that from what I was seeing, which surprises me. A fair play, they got absolutely smashed when they tried a war here. Obviously, they've learned. Oops. Let's check how things are going, my friend. Okay, nothing new. Robert05, thanks for subscribing. See, when I check my phone, I get these notifications. No, fight me, fight me, fight me. Don't be a coward. Does Nukes Alliance have a tier 5? I didn't realise they did. Let me go and have a look. Come on, get him, 90 degree. There we go, surely. 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 There we go. Well, let's go investigate a little more. No. We don't want to look at our kingdom. Hey, Detroit, how you doing, mate? How are you and your factory of children going along? We're watching Betrayal in KVK1, which is great to watch because it's our enemies. I didn't realize these guys had a tier 5 then. Who's their tier 5? He's not there yet. You need 40. Oh, they're very close. You need 45 million, as I learned the hard way. 45 million is always a few £100 more than the last one. This guy applied to my main kingdom. Don't really know why. As in one of their accounts did. So it has to be they're almost tier 5, but I think the minimum early on in this game is about 45 million. They're very close, they're not there yet. It's okay here. It's okay here. I'm drinking and playing rock on a Wednesday, which gives you an indication into the psyche of a man doing that. For the king, well, I believe the king is the other alliance now. We're just watching a nice civil war unfolding. I enjoying it immensely. Ooh, mysterious merchant. I might spend a load of gems incorrectly on this earlier, so I'm going to be quite careful. Click, 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 free, click, click, click. Right, crystal key. Let's get myself a revival gauntlet. One time, just your one time. One time it will be the one time. Come on, more Thutmose, more Thutmose. Thutmose or get YSG. Go back to the days where you get YSG in gold chests. No. Okay. More Civil War. Oh, the tier 5 journey, the amount of money I spent to get it in KVK1. I was so close several times because the only other time I got tier 5 before was many years ago, and I did it mostly organically. So I forgot all about it, but I just kept thinking I was there. I forgot about the watchtower, which was painfully embarrassing. For some reason, I had it in my head it was like the scout camp that you didn't need to do it. So the amount of gems that went into that. Then I forgot how long Pavis level 10 takes. For some reason, I thought it was like a 60-day research, and that was painful as well. I just remember every day looking at the Fountain of Wisdom bonus, thinking, oh, do I spend another lot on the Fountain of Wisdom? But I did, and I got it. And Age of getting kind of low-key smashed. I don't know how serious the invasion is on their part. But without their tier 5 guys for backup, they're kind of getting done. They've also got some weak players in the Alliance. They really have some weak players in the Alliance. So apart from, so we've got the 88 seems to be offline. 62 who's very much online but is overestimating himself. They've got one 30 million player, and that's kind of it, right? So would I like to be the 4th strongest player in that Alliance? Says it all. LN definitely doesn't have tier 5 yet because they don't have. It's got to be 45 million. I think you can do. It's 44 point something, but 41 is definitely not enough. So I remember discussing this at length with someone before when I was pushing at this exact stage of the game. But they've got 2 guys who are very close. They could well be pushing now, for all we know. I would if I was them. No, they're not. But they're going to be like 300 days away from it, so they'll need to spend another max research bundle for sure. Okay, we're balling up. So tier 5 here. Now he's definitely not going to be able to run 5 marches. I mean, he's running 5 marches, but this power, he's this early in the game, it's going to be tough for him. Depends how many geared up bundles he's bought. Detroit, I feel the same. There was a guy in KVK3. He actually ended up with the most kill points in the whole KVK. And I just felt like a whole of KVK3 was me running away from him. He was 5 massive marchers and I was 3 goodish marchers. Everywhere I went was him. And I fought him a few times, then I learned, yeah, this guy's better than me. Well, the way of getting away from him was to try and run away, which inevitably failed. But I like to think I contributed to him towards him getting such great stats. Good Comtan, he was a beast. He was a good 90 million. Ten Shizzle, how's it going? Tell us what's happening, Ten Shizzle, because I'm enjoying watching. But at the same time, I'm curious. Like, I thought LH would smash you senseless. I really did. They don't seem to be. Here we go. Here's Hedgehog. Here's the guy with 40 odd million power. How he's pushing 42 million. Gone up a few. That's probably just healing troops now I think about it. Oh, you're definitely more active than them. Even when you're in this kingdom, what was the name? R59D? Yeah, I remember with all the forts, the fort doing like the days we'd have the events to kill forts, you'd always be number 1 in that. Your activity is second to none. You do seem to cause problems wherever you go. Mapping of future zone issues. I say you, I mean the Alliance, not you specifically. Yeah, this seems to be happening too much. It's a brave move, challenging the 5 tier 5 marches solo. And they've got LN for backup there. Is this guy any strong? No. I swear, people get in the head that the heroic thing to do is to attack. Polite guy, thank you for being polite. Good night to you, sir. Yeah, that's kind of what I think, Ten Chisel, to be honest. My friend is very ill. Sorry, I'm not going to go on about that. But she's always said something which I completely agree with. Like, if you go into a room, basically she said that if you go somewhere and there's a dickhead, you go somewhere else, there's a dickhead, you go somewhere else, there's a dickhead. There probably is a dickhead, and it's probably not the other people. I really agree with that. But you guys are active, you guys are strong. There's no debating that in my mind. As I was saying, people seem to be obsessed with taking on tier 5 sometimes. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with running away from a strong fight. You don't prove anything by... I think these... How many? 5 tier 5 marches, 4 of them infantry or 3 of them infantry. They could rip through them if they went for them, I think. Re or Rai, I don't... We're talking... I think from what we can understand, it's about territory mapping for the next zone, which we almost had a civil war about. Luckily, I got rid of, from 3031, I got rid of the second alliance. This Lucifer fella doesn't seem to like the fighting. He's 65 million. He's being charged by an 18 million player, and I know he's charging to bring them back to the ball, but this guy can take on the entire ball. So why is he not being supported? Why are these guys just standing here? He's got 16 million power, this guy. He can fight. Okay, him less so. He's only got 12 million, but he does have a Richard. Richard is very strong in KVK1, even at 5111. Read, these are our enemies. These are our enemies. Okay, so they did. So it's about the mapping for future rewards. I mean, like, is it worth this? Like, let's look at the rewards out of interest. What'd you get? You get 3,000 gems for circles rows at 2,500. They're decent rewards. 3,000 gems, yeah. Okay, they are good rewards for circles. Not worth a civil war though, surely. There must be more to it. Hedgehog is... I always thought he was quite a smart guy when he was in 59, just said 58-1. It's kind of true. If we're honest, 10 Chisel, I'm pretty sure 58 will betray you. It seems very, very, very likely from my perspective. But, I don't know. The self-betrayal is... a great look. I'm surprised how few people LH have helping out. This guy's a good player. I think he's one of the stronger players in this alliance. Oh, this guy's strong as well. So he runs away, they run away. No. Yeah, Tenchia's like... we got betrayed, but we got betrayed sort of by Lilith's sponsorship. Excuse me, I need to visit the little boy's room. Don't go anywhere. Let's go again. Back with hairspray. Stop fighting. I like that. Mr. Chair, beautiful as always. Is Zico actually sponsored? Oh, he's been on an official rock show, so he kind of is. Like, if you're on an official rock show, usually the Rise of Kingdoms makers, i.e. Lilith, sponsor you, right? It's really expensive to be. Oh, I think I got to about £55 million in KVK1. It cost me £6,000. Didn't have £6,000 to spend on it either. I can only imagine how much he spent, so being sponsored would kind of make sense. Oh, he's Korea's biggest streamer. Oh shit, he's got 200k subscribers. I gave her actually, Commander Zico Rock. Zico Rock. Oh, dude looks cool. All right, fair enough. Yeah, okay. This guy's.
Discover the new Google Pixel 8.
Yeah, okay. I see all the streams now. Okay. It certainly makes sense for him to be sponsored. He's got the Apprentice creator. Oh, there was the new rock thing today where they announced who the new apprentice or whatever creators were, and I forgot this month to upload any of my videos. I probably wouldn't have made it anyway, but quite frustrating. Because they don't look at YouTube or Twitch, you have to upload your videos to their website, and if you don't, none of your videos get taken into consideration. It's kind of turned into a bit of a war of nothingness now. You might as well betray us for content and make a video. We got betrayed by a Korean kingdom in our last KV. I say we got betrayed. We were the other side of the map. We all lost Kingsland, and then they just betrayed one of our allies, and we were so far away it didn't matter. But there were some aggressive sentiments being thrown around. A lot of casual racism as well between. Ooh, what's this? Here we go. What's this? Fair enough. You got to do your rallies. Anyway, it seems that I love Korean kingdoms. I really do. We've been allied with them a few times, and they're so good at this game. They're so good at most games, to be honest. But the ones in the last kingdom, the reasons for betrayal were interesting, to say the least. And I'll be honest, our side, the kingdom that got betrayed, were equally bad when it came back to firing back. Yeah, but hold on, don't these guys just go back here and get picked off? I don't know, I think LH should be being a bit more aggressive here. 10 Shizzle, what's the word on the ground? What's the word on the ground, buddy? Oh, I have Apprentice Creator role, right? Yeah, you're right. I have the smallest. Sorry, Guto, I've just seen that. Are you Korean yourself? Guto, are you familiar with him? Are you going to get Thutmose 5511? I will. I'll probably have to put some gold heads in him, regrettably. How far away is he? 15 heads plus 40 plus 40? 105 heads. I'll probably get about 20 of them from the gold keys. I'll probably have to put some in because I really want 5511. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy to invest a little bit for science. Here we go. Vendetta with his YSG leads. Just fucking go and attack Lucifer. It's kind of become a Cold War now, hasn't it? Built different, I like that. Fair play, good. But I heard they were sponsored by Lilith. You know how everyone says everyone's sponsored by Lilith? I didn't know if it was actually a thing, but someone with 200k subscribers who's actively involved in rock events and rock creators are involved in that. There's definitely going to be some of that. This Dal guy is. Oh, he's got 64 million kill points already. Who's fighting? Anyways, I need your tier 5 to back you up here. I mean, should I do some more Barb chaining, or should we just watch this? Oh, it was a Kira then. I was impressed that someone got a Kira to fight level already. Here we go. I think we will all be honest that it's more interesting to watch the fight. I heard about them fighting the fighting the. Oh, here we go. Actually, got one. I heard about them doing the civil war for the sake of content, which makes sense. It's difficult to see who's who, but where's Lucifer? If there's one time to not be offline, Lucifer. I'll watch that video. Can someone link that video? I'd really like to watch it. Lucifer did the rally in LN. And now he did it. I mean, when you think, I didn't realize you double rallied the Crusader Fort. I saw you did it straight away, which is impressive. Crusader Fort's not easy. And I saw that these guys, LN took it and then LH took it straight away. I just thought it was amicable. I didn't realize it started a civil war. So, bear with me a sec. Yeah, exactly. Like, from what I saw, you did it first time quite easily, quite quickly. You could have cancelled the end. I did the rally back in 3031 at the beginning, and I was meant to cancel at the end. And I don't know if greed got the best of me or whether it was panic, but I didn't cancel. I think a bit of me knew why I wasn't cancelling. I think I wanted those 1,000 gems. I think one of the only times I've done that, but I recall I knew what I was doing. I think he probably knew what he was doing as well. Don't talk about Canada now. Talk about what's happening. Oh, so we actually have field fighting again. Oh, they built a new flag. Right. This is going to be interesting. Oh, fair play to LN. I'm enjoying this. Oh, this is madness. The guys are swarming a flag with 12 million players. There you go. Lucifer's woken up and Lucifer's run away. This Lucifer fellow. I fight conservatively. I'm quite smart with how I fight, but I don't run away from tier 4 players, however many there are. I fight them on my territory and kind of in my style, but not a big fan of seeing this Lucifer doing what he's doing, I must say. Hey, Ducky, this is I'm 3259. This is our enemies in KVK 3260 who are fighting amongst themselves. I say fighting amongst themselves. Ever since LN lost the civil war in our kingdom, I didn't think they were that good at fighting, to be honest, but yeah, LH really aren't impressing me here. Training buff, a little training buff, please. Little training buff. Oh, thank you so much, mother. that one. Oh, it's a Vietnamese alliance. Okay, right. That makes more sense. Yeah, so in Vietnam, the time is, well, I know they're mainly active about 3 p.m. UTC's late for them. Vietnam time now. Okay, 3 a.m. Right. There we go. That makes loads of sense. Okay, so the big boss is up, as the Vietnamese guys say, but everyone else seems to be some weak players. That's LH. He's probably the strongest guy online apart from Lucifer. But Lucifer's nowhere to be seen. Is that Hedgehog and Heady? I remember Heady spent loads of money at the beginning of the game. He was the strongest player for a while before Nuska. Nuska is built different. Have you seen Nuska's other accounts? He says he built them from scratch, and I've no reason to disbelieve him. They are some big accounts. I think he's got 3 VIP 18 accounts. I dread to even think how much. Yeah, I know my stuff. I know my stuff. There we go. Good. Back to the fun. Hedgehog's a really good player as well. I don't really know much about Heady, but Hedgehog knows what the game's all about. He's smart. Oh, ha. Is Lucifer back? You can't fight without your tier 5 player against an incursion of this. Yeah, I like Hedgehog. He's a smart guy. Oh, is he new to the game? Hedgehog knows his stuff. He was showing me his commander marches, and they were really well equipped, and he really knew what he was doing. I thought Nuska was new to the game. The whale who left our kingdom, but apparently he's been playing for years. It seemed like he'd been playing for years. Always wood. You always need wood as an archer. I may have drank too much because I immediately thought, who the fuck's linked my city? Oh, there we go. Thanks, lads. Get that. If we've got a 15% and a 10% boost, we'll just do the training. Well, this has not gone how I'd expected this stream to go. I thought it'd just be me chaining barbarians and whinging about life, but it seems to be a lot more fun. Is Lucifer awake yet? Fair enough, it's 3 a.m. You've got to sleep at some points, but is he? Oh, they're build. Okay. So they're giving up this flag, basically. Oh, brave fighting here. But you can afford this. They've got Heady and they've got their 2 big guys online. Heady and Hedgehog online. Lucifer seems to have gone. This guy's off territory, which is a particularly dangerous thing to do now if you're 8 million power. Oh, be in 60 now and read the chat. Oh, Walter, you're completely... The biggest problem if you're tier 5 in KVK1 is catching up with people, because everyone just runs away from you. People see you on the battlefield and they just leg it. Most of my problem was the reason I was the most important accessory with me was the one that speeds up your march speed, because everyone just ran away the second they saw me. The guys we fought against had a big tier 5 as well, and we just did the same to him. Oh, yes, baby. You know, they lost the Civil War quite markedly in our Kingdom LM, but they did fight against a big tier 5. They seem to be... Oh, Lucifer's woken up. Dangerous. Very dangerous with Boudica. The old, haha, I've got Boudica. Doesn't seem to be the... No, don't go back. Stop going back. Oh, give me control of this Lucifer's account. Soup Gaming, you have 8 million account with 56 million kill points. That's basically the same as me. I've got 16 million and ignore this. It's definitely a bug. I think there's 20,000? No. I haven't fought. But this guy's a good player. He's got a number of old accounts. I've been chatting with him. He was 9 million power with 520 million kill points, basically all tier 4. He obviously did some farm killing to get these, but he pushed in the Zenith and he basically restarted his account just for the Zenith. This guy's mad. You didn't go road Yappington. You helped me out. You helped me out with so many resources. Okay, Lucifer can't take on all of these. But he's 65 million is a really big power score in KVK1, but it also means, I speak from experience, that you're not a massive whale, you're just a semi-whale. This guy's not going to have the resources to heal time after time after time after time. They could smash him here. If they surround him times 15 or whatever, he's not going to be able to win. He's not going to have unlimited resources. Get the 26er. I got him, surely. Good. Completely right, Gutter. You need to be successful in Rock, you need to either plan ahead, think about everything, get your free-to-play account or low-spending account, know what's coming, know how you're going to plan your account, or you just spend several tens of thousands and it doesn't matter what you do. Like, oh, I made a mistake, doesn't matter, I'll just spend $10,000 on new equipment. Oh, I shouldn't have unlocked that commander, doesn't matter, I'll just expertise this guy instead, I'll buy the living legend every day. I think you can spend wisely. I always think I spent very wisely getting my tier 5 in KVK1. I still spent a lot, but I think I spent about the minimum you can spend to get tier 5. But some of the chests I've seen being bought, like, people have more money than sense, right? The amount of, like, if you're spending big early on, you should be buying this one. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, you've got to buy the Fountain of Wisdom, obviously, but Geared Up. Oh, the amount of people I see after they've hit 25 Academy going for City of Hope on this account. Maddening. We don't have the Mountain Warfare yet. Mountain Warfare is quite a good one to buy. Yeah, I agree, Gutter. You can, as long as you admit, okay, I'm never going to be a rally lead. I'm never going to be, well, I might be, but it'll be 3 years before I'm a rally leader, a garrison captain. Free to play is great fun, especially if I've got this guy in this kingdom called Hisoka, who's free to play as well. And we make each other better, I think. He's 17.57. He's a really good guy as well. What impresses me most about him is this stat. He's always madly farming. He's always on. He makes me want to play more. God, looks potentially worrying, but I think I'm going to be okay. There's a lot of joy to be had from free to play. That's not bad, Seth. It's not even bad at all. What is bad is the fact that I've seemed to have forgot how to farm. Smash him, smash the boy, smash him, the little runt, smash the little runt. Here's how many watchtower hours I have. 5,600 and I'm level 15, right? Ooh, nearly 15. World pleasure, mate. Thanks for coming along. Popper, you're completely right. The top alliance means so. I really didn't realize this until I started this account. The amount of benefits you get from the top alliance. Just push, push, push early. I think Logic Bank said push till you get Blacksmith, and I completely agree. Just pretend there's no events for the first 3 weeks of the game. Every time you get a speed up thing, use it. As long as you got a rune sometimes, just staying in the top alliance means so much. Oh, loose for speaking. Okay, definitely is Vietnamese. So the Vietnamese guys are definitely asleep. I don't know, I think LN can do something here. Early on, when everyone's really spending, the gold chest means so much, especially when you get the gold chest with the 10 hours speed up or the 2,000 VIP. What are we at? We're at 205,000 VIP on day... almost day 100. The power of the top alliance, my friends. It's kind of lost its appeal a little bit now, right? So they're building this flag. So I guess we're kind of waiting for these two flags to be built. But what's their plan? Looks like this alliance, like the Nuke Alliance, are on the offensive. Obviously waiting for the Zone 4 invasions. Sorry, I know I sound like a dick sometimes, but when people tell... People always say, oh, I know this game inside out. And I definitely don't know the game inside out, but I never misrepresent that. Several people I've been playing this for 22 years. Tortoise, what's happening? Tell us. You're in 60. Undertaker, how you doing? I've shitloads of teleports, actually. I've been really stingy with them. Is it boosts or is it other? Here we go. 29 of the targeted, 26 of these. I've been really stingy with my teleports. It's been in the same place the whole time. Oh, piss off. 60 minutes. Oh, no. 4 hours. Torso, you don't need to quit. You don't need to quit because you're in a kingdom that went to shit. The amount of kingdoms I've been in that gone to shit, you just migrate. Like, what are you, like, you need 2 passport pages? That's piss easy. Hold on. How many have I got? 3,600 credits. That's enough for 6 passports. I need 2. Look, if I wanted to migrate, just 2 passports in. Piece of piss. No problem. People always help you with passports. There's usually good guys. You don't need to quit the game. People make mistakes. I made a big mistake in following some old people to an old kingdom years ago, and it was a disaster. But it's not the end of the world. You can recover from it. Have to wait 50 days. You've got to wait 30 days for migration. You went about 10 days ago. You're right, though. Now you know the game, you can be so much better. My first account was dog shit. My second one was, hello, love. Do you have a nice Chinese? Streaming. There's bloody civil war in our kingdom. Come and sit here so people know I actually have a friend. No, you've gone. She's gone. Nothing wrong with a 5521 OSG. I wish I had one. What's that? What's your stance in all this, Tortoise? You getting involved in the fighting? I don't understand why LN aren't just swarming these guys. You got 5 tier 5 marches, but there'll be 1 or 2 that are good. There'll be 1 cavalry and 1 infantry that are good. The rest of them won't be stocked at all. No one else has any power. What's he? He's got a massive tier 5 guy surrounded by admittedly a load of asleep guys. Flabber's a great name. The Chinese chicken.
Yeah.
Come and sit down next to me.
What are you saying?
I was saying, look at this civil war. Oh, just look. They're the same kingdom fighting each other. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh.
Find some pretty quickly.
Wow.
Would you?
Oh no. Not a civil war.
No, it is a civil war, honey. Of course it is. Well, there's not much civil war going on. Just civil staring. It's like a cold staring competition. She's real. I'm just a pair of boobs. Don't define yourself like I define you. You've got plenty of head. My girlfriend who's leaving now, been for a Chinese, presumably got herself very merry.
No, I'm driving.
He's driving, has no opinion on the civil war, no opinion on you going to a second kingdom and causing a civil war. What are people saying? Krinoslav Kotik, thanks for subscribing to the channel, Krinoslav, and thanks for having a fantastically alliterative name. So Lucifer started fighting. It's against the Barbarian, but on the right lines, on the right lines.
I put one of them up.
Or what are you saying? What are you saying, Tortoise? Jealous, Tortoise. Not jealous that you don't have the... I always get 5551 YSG. Put your head down and say hello to these wonderful people.
You can see me?
Oh, you can. And what a lovely looking lady you are. I do have to say that. The girlfriend is not imaginary. Well, how did you do that? Well, the best way was just money, to be honest. She was seduced by finance, weren't you?
No.
No, if anything, it was the other way around. Thunder has a girlfriend as well. Thunder, who was speaking during his Jamaican way of speaking yesterday.
Can't say that.
I can say that.
I think I remember Thunder.
You do remember Thunder from the Alliance back in the day when you played before you quit.
Yeah. Someone ate a pizza, did they?
Yeah, I did have a pizza. Oh, well, it was fun. Well, we didn't get much Barbarian chaining watching, but we did watch people betray themselves, which I really enjoyed. I'm now going to go and watch Loki for a bit.
Yeah.
Undertaker's a main chick and two sides. What are your thoughts on this, honey? Super NK, your sense of humour is the closest to mine, but which I mean shit, but lovably shit. So I appreciate it immensely. Where'd you put this in my pocket, love? I tried to share my account with my girlfriend, but she has no interest. She has her own 30 million account. She didn't give a shit. It got zeroed. I told her. She was like, don't care. Anyway, I'm going to go off now and watch some Loki. It's been a pleasure streaming, guys. Thanks very much for watching and supporting and whatnot. I've enjoyed it immensely. Probably do it well. You saw me starting a video on this awkwardly on stream. Until then, I will say one thing. I'm the top-ranked alliance leader in Call of Dragons. You're Legend Brown. Yeah, I am. Wow.